And Mark joins us now! Sorry, I missed the part of the series where Survivor became The Bachelor. What happened? What was all that?
2017, I got confused. Thought I was out on the, walking around with a rose and picked up Sammy for the win. So, I was very lucky.
Congratulations, you are part of the very exclusive Soul Survivor Club now. How does that feel?
Oh, it's surreal. I didn't expect to even get to the halfway point. And then when we got beyond it, we were going, this shouldn't happen. And then we got further and further and kind of snuck through. So,
well, you have such a solid strategy as in to win. I mean, that was bulletproof, wasn't it?
Yes, I've jotted that down.
It's hard to remember. It's hard to, but it was. It's simple, but it's just hard to do because so many other people are trying to do the same thing.
Well, you say maybe you surprised yourself with just how far you made it through the competition and then won, but you actually shared on Instagram and you were saying that you found the emotional toll even more difficult than the physical toll. Were there at times where you were really at that breaking point? Yeah,
and I'm kind of okay with the hard work and I'm kind of conditioned and trained for it, but towards the end, you've got mates you've been with for 6 weeks and you know you're probably going to have to double cross someone and the stress of it's just horrible. You know it's a game, but you get confused. You think it's real, and
But even so, I was saying to the guys before, I found it heartening that a former SAS soldier won Survivor.
It seems to make sense.
Well, it's good, isn't it? Like, imagine if you'd been beaten by, like, a creche teacher. Right? But you said it was it was harder than being in the field in some ways?
Yeah, it's not as straightforward as being in the field. Like, I feel like when you've got a clear mission and everyone's working together, it's a lot easier. But here, your mate's going to double cross you at the last minute or stab you in the back and you just don't know who to trust.
And you're hungry.
And you're a little bit peckish. You get a bit angry sometimes.
Hangry.
And you played alongside your wife Samantha, who lost so you could win. How is everything at home?
We had a few spirited conversations about that part of the game. But she played so well and she played, compared to when we first played, she was a total star and she really dominated and because of her selflessness, I was able to go a bit further on.
Because you could exploit her selfless.
That too. I didn't tell her that, but
she knows now.
That's what it takes when your strategy is to win.
To win. Because when anyone goes on Survivor, they have to leave their family for a period of time. Both of you had to obviously leave. Yeah. How tough was that being away from your kid?
Oh, it was really hard. We had 2 weeks of quarantine and then we played the game.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and so we were operating on the assumption that one of us would get kicked out before the halfway point.
Right.
And then it didn't happen, and we're sitting there going, we're going to be away from our boy for 8 weeks.
And you only put the babysitter up until that point.
We had the babysitter extended. It was very expensive.
And, of course, you were operating on the principle that Samantha would get kicked out, is what you mean.
I was going to be the one kicked out.
Really?
Well, yeah, I'm a bigger guy and a threat and a returning player too. Sammy's a bit more compact and can fly under the radar, so...
Are you saying that the rest of your competitors really just were dumb, that they didn't get rid of you earlier?
They definitely, they were looking at us going, we know they're a threat, but they're doing all the things that they're doing what they say they're going to do. So they kept letting us go one step further. And then it's too late once you get towards the end. Yeah.
Hey, you lost 17 kilograms.
17.
Jeez.
Have you got it back?
Oh, I've got a good portion of that back.
Right.
Courtesy of Hungry Jack's and KFC, I think.
Excellent. And a word from our sponsors. Congratulations, Mark. Thanks so much for joining us. Really, really great to have you on the show.
Thanks a lot.